update we got here for version 7.0. Alright, no Paimon talking to us immediately. Okay, welcome everyone to version 7.0 Everwinter without mercy. Welcome to the first Snezhnaya update. There are so many things I'm excited to see. I made a video before about talking about the lore, talking about some of the special program things. I mean, look, they dropped a few bombshells on us. Like, would we have figured out very quickly that all the Conorians are descendants of the Tsaritsa? And then they just casually dropped that? I don't know. Anyways, I'm not going to recap that all here. I made a separate video about that. I'll recap some thoughts and theories as we go. But I am just so excited! Snezhnaya, of course, is a country or nation in Genshin Impact that's been mentioned in-game since the beginning, since the Fatui came with Signora to steal Venti's Gnosis. Clearly they are up to something in Snezhnaya that is big for all of Teyvat. And we've gotten bits and pieces trying to piece together what that might be by meeting with our Fatui friends and foes, trying to see what they're up to with the Gnosis, all their plans across Teyvat. Definitely, whatever the Tsaritsa is up to has to do with rebelling against the heavens. But what does that mean yet? I don't know, but we're gonna get started with that today. So let's see. Okay, I didn't expect the map to go to the right. They did mention in the special program. Look at that! Yeah, okay, so we do start in Oddcry. We always start, like, in the previous nation to say goodbye to our friends. I didn't expect I thought it would go up. I didn't expect it to go this way. Oh, my gosh. This is... I feel like that's the size of the entire Nodcry map at the beginning. And you can see how part of it is locked. So you can't just go wandering in there if you haven't done the Archon quest. That's probably a good thing. That's probably good to know. Are you ready, Ether? Let's take a look. As you can see, I have 2 gaps in my party. That is because we will be pulling for Odette and Alyosha today. However, I think we should go into Snezhnaya. It'll be more momentous if we do it there. Let's see what we got here. Oh yeah, achievements. I was doing some exploration. I was trying to get the last, like, mnemonic core in the Temple of Space, and then I had to look up a guide, and it's like, oh, you have to go to the very top of the tower by using this butterfly thing. I'm like, oh, really? And then I got this achievement for reaching the top of the tower. Anyway, everything seems so small when viewed from above, but when viewed from below, one may also appear to be minuscule as a single drop in the ocean. Yeah, we're all just tiny specks in this universe. There's our compensation primo gems. Let's take a look at what we got here. Yes, that's right. New characters Odette and Alyosha. And you get Alyosha for free. And we can pull for Odette. And he's also on Odette's banner too. And I just love how graceful her dance movements are. Yeah, one thing I mentioned in the Snezhnaya pre-video is I really thought Odette was going to be the 10th Harbinger. But it sounds like she's actually in the running to take over Signora's position, which to me implies she's not actually the current 10th Harbinger. And so, who could it be? I'm actually wondering if any of the Snezhnaya characters we've already seen teased are the 10th Harbinger. Or if that spot is left vacant for a very specific reason. What else do we have? Yeah, Arlecchino, Flynn's, and Anefa are coming back. Snezhnaya is now available! It's just like, this has always been such a far-off place. And today, it's in the game! It's not a far-off place anymore. It's a place we can go to. The Poliari Palace looks so beautiful. There's so many things. There's so many features in Snezhnaya. And I hope it doesn't get too gimmicky. But I'm really looking forward to, like, the train, to the third-person shooter, to all of it. Look at that. 5 areas. Vokodlak Tundra, White Birch Snowgrave, Everfrozen Earth, Flamefeather Valley, and Fellfrost Peak. Whoa. New weapons. Returning weapons. Exophanes Blade. We're just gonna move past that and let the story explain it to us. Yes, I gotta craft these because I'm assuming these are gonna be good with stellar glimmer reactions, and I'm probably gonna need that for Odette. Battle pass weapons. New artifacts. I probably also need that for the new characters. Chapter 7, Act 1, Everwinter Without Mercy. And Act 2, Wraith's Nocturne. It's weird. So in the Travai trailer, Everwinter Without Mercy was the name for the Snezhnaya trailer. It's the first time since Mondstadt that the Travai name for the nation's Archon quest was the first act. You know, Mondstadt was the Outlander who caught the wind was the first act, and here Everwinter Without Mercy is the first act. Otherwise, there's been a trend so far, and then in Liyue it was the second act, but there's been a trend so far otherwise that it's usually the last act, including with Truth Amongst the Pages of Purana and Sumeru. So it's interesting, it's the first act again, like it was in the beginning. Look at all the characters we're gonna be meeting! It's so cool to meet like a new cast of characters and see how they interact with each other. Like, I feel like the way everybody bonded together in Nodcry and a lot of the previous nations, like, we went to before, it's like being part of a big family by the end, and I'm interested to see what happens here in Snezhnaya. The Eye of Grey. Equipped with many convenient functions, it can be used to summon trains or create all kinds of prime heist constructs. Look, wouldn't it be so nice if the train just showed up at your doorstep whenever you wanted it to? Because this game will let you simulate that. Third-person shooter combat gameplay. I'm looking forward to that. All my Splatooning practice over the last week or so of playing Splatoon Raiders. Hopefully that's a transferable skill. Prime Ice Constructs. Snezhnaya Adventure Journal. Okay. That sounds like some of the other Chronicle quest items we've had before. Stellar Swirl, because now Stellar Swirl is officially in. Some events. Cute. There we go. Look how cute! Well, Volkodlak Brute it looks cute, but it's probably really ferocious. And then they have the Fae. That's right, there was that lady in Linnea's story quest, so she was a Fae. You can actually meet her in Nodcry later. I didn't know who she was before. I read the patch notes. I read all the patch notes once again. There's nothing super... Is there anything super notable I need to mention? Update summary. Yeah, I saw this on Twitter just before this already, that Mitya is supposed to have a stellar linchpin. I'm guessing he has a vision right now. It's supposed to be a stellar linchpin. Alright. Well, good thing that they put that in the update summary right away. Clear that up real fast. Alright. What else we got here? Let's not worry about Miliastro Wonderland. Oh, this starts right now. Okay. Mutual aid and bloom into the Frostlands. But unlocks after completing gunfire in the Silent Lands and the Archon quest. Okay. So they don't even just let you teleport to it. Like sometimes they let you. That's okay. We're going to be doing that today. To temper thyself and journey far. Well, see, there's a lot more characters that are available, but for me, the only additional ones are Lenny and Mizuki. I think I was saying, they said either, was it Eula, Yoimiya, Nilu, or Tartaglia are my priorities. But I think I should give it to Eula. Eula was my first limited 5-star. I think I should honor Eula by getting her Stella Fortuna. So we'll be getting that in a few weeks. Everwinter Without Mercy. I'm guessing these are Odette's materials. Unscorched Blossom Branch. Taken from them. So that's the boss material. Frost Fairy Flower. Found near Snezhnagrad. Okay, hopefully we'll be getting some more of that. What are these? The remains of Snezhnaya Fae left behind after battle. That sounds... The remains? I know we've defeated a lot of human enemies in this game, but the remains is a bit much, isn't it? Everwinter Without Mercy. Fierce winds and raging blizzards manifest the bitter cold of the snowland, so relentless that drives many travelers away. In a place where life ought to fall into slumber, glowing light and monumental legacies pierce through the ice, rising tall and defiant amidst the snowland. Expose yourself to its will, for those who strive to transcend must never seek survival in the shadow of pity. Yeah. I said Snezhnaya was cursed to be this cold and frozen wasteland, and if not for the Kresnik torches in all of the, towns and cities and the train, it'd be pretty much uninhabitable. It sounds like the god-forsaken Frostlands. Whoa. This is a realm no longer graced by divine favor, for all eyes are drawn towards the high heavens. But we need not supplicate before anyone, for the day we cast off our shackles is finally drawing near. But you need to do the Archon quest to enter Snezhnaya. That makes sense. I mean, they make it so if you are still at the beginning of the story now, you can jump straight to Snezhnaya, just so you're not missing out. But if you're doing it properly and you follow the story without skipping ahead to Snezhnaya just because it's new, then it makes sense that this place would not be accessible until we get to that point in the journey. I mean, we're walking straight into Fatui territory, and even though we have friends in the Fatui, we also have foes in the Fatui who I think would love to bring us down. So we probably shouldn't be going to waltz in there earlier on, you know. The rest of the map, I mean, I guess this and Inazuma are the two examples of parts of the map that are locked behind Archon quests, but pretty much anywhere else you can go, I think, even without completing the Archon quests. But then you're seeing a lot of stuff before you're supposed to see it, according to the story. So I guess that makes sense. Hunt begins.
All geared up.
Alyosha, ask anyone in the Suratomorozik about Alyosha, and you'll hear nothing but praise for this fine lad, earnest, brave, and kind-hearted. Yet as a professional hunter, Alyosha can withstand the grueling frost of the snowfield for long periods. Time and again, he brings back game and renews hope for his people. Fueled by a uniquely blazing idealism, he takes the offensive against the ruthless frost. I don't actually know what his gameplay is like, but I know he's a dog. So, oh, I guess we can try them out. Look at that. Okay, let's actually try them both out. Wonderland treasures. Okay, we can become Linny. Immortal construct, a mindless, soulless beast. All right, that looks like it's in the Warm Valley, which we will likely encounter during the World Quest. I'm assuming this might also appear during the World Quest. Okay, this is the one that gives Odette's material, though. Interesting. Oh, yes, I finished that. Alright, let's test run the characters. Why not? Alright, let's see. Odette is a crowd character with both off-field DPS and support capabilities. She can enable the party to trigger stellar contact and stellar swirl reactions. Super contact reactions triggered by, if you convert to stellar contact, okay. Polestar field. And that's right! I wish the Traveler had access to the lunar reactions after being in Nodcry, but it's okay. Traveler's gonna have access to the stellar glimmer reactions after interacting with the Statue of the Seven in Snezhnaya, so that's good. Stellar contact, stellar swirl. After using her elemental skill, Odette will summon a double of herself. This double will remain on the field and periodically attack nearby opponents. It's her other self. The part of herself that walks in the light. The part of herself that walks in the shadows. After Odette unleashes her elemental skill or elemental burst, her elemental skill will be replaced with an even more powerful elemental skill, and she will also deal an additional instance of stellar glimmer reaction damage of the type corresponding to her radiant state. After the dance duo ends, Odette's double will also receive an additional instance of stellar glimmer reaction damage in its time remaining on the field. Okay. Look at her burst. So elegant. Swan Lake. After Odette unleashes her elemental burst, she will also summon her double and deal more stellar glimmer reaction damage for some time. Is that like a field? Alright, let's take a look. Okay. So trigger, stellar swirl, and stellar conduct. Maybe not at the same time. Adagio. Alright. Okay. So use her enhanced skill now. Oh, that was using her regular skill. Okay, well she can do off-field too, so don't be afraid to switch her out, although we gotta learn how exactly this works. Okay, so you can see her doubles with her pirouetting. There we go, that was used. What? The enhanced elemental skill was used! Give me credit for it! Come on, game! Okay, let's use the burst. There we go. Perfect. Look at that. It's like she's duetting with herself. Basic tutorial complete. Entering the actual challenge. Oh, we have Sandrone! And Alyosha. Oh, he has a doggo! I mean, it's a fierce doggo, but come on, it has a silly face, so like, you know.
Witness the snow swan's grace.
Okay, there we go. There's her enhanced skill, right? I guess I should use her as off-field support when I have Snezhnaya. Snezhnaya should be the main attacker. I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing.
Absorption test. How tiresome.
How tiresome.
The snowflakes. Let's begin.
Okay, that was really powerful. Oh my gosh, the wild?
What a joke.
What a joke, indeed. Oh yeah, I'm supposed to do this with Snezhnaya. Okay. And then
Shadow me. Animal hypostasis emulation.
do this. Do this.
Crystalline adagio.
Crystalline adagio. I love that line. It evokes like this moment of like stillness.
Let's test my hypothesis. Come on, keep up.
Come on, keep up. Yay! Alright, that took longer than I thought it would. Let's see how Alyosha works. Let's see. Off field, okay. Tukarin, that must be the dog. Enter aiming mode, okay. Do I have to hold it, or how does this work?
Look at you.
Well, what the heck? Oh, it's a tree monster.
Enhanced Animo Module 75. A spot that's
Oh, I immediately thought of like
how tiresome.
the giants in Frozen 2, but those are rock creatures, not wood creatures. Oh, they're kind of cute, actually. Wait, I'm just playing with Snezhnaya. No, we gotta try out the dog. Okay, but he himself cannot trigger stellar conduct. That's because I have Snezhnaya, right?
Diana special. Swirl Mark 2.
Okay, let's see.
What a
It's
joke.
Snezhnaya's,
Come on,
I mean,
keep up.
technically activating the stellar conduct. Let's see. Okay, we gotta...
It's dog eat dog.
It's dog eat dog.
Let's
Okay.
test my hypothesis. Come on.
That was it? Well, that went by much faster than I thought it would. Alright. Perfect. We should probably start the quest soon so I can pull for these characters in Snezhnaya like I said I wanted to. What else we got here? Oh my gosh, this name card! With the Jack Frost is so cute! Dude, the Jack Frosts are actually really cute. They know to be like, yeah, we gotta make sure there's a cute creature in every nation we implement into this game. Swan's Shadow and Silken Ice. I thought it was gonna do the Honkai Star Rail thing where there's gonna be an animation for like the new character wish. Look, I pulled for Seat Lolly last update. I want to pull for Odette. I want Vodyanista. I want Anastasia, the Tsaritsa. I think this is gonna be the year of spending a lot of saved up Primal Gems. For sure. No! Did you see my post? Over 42, yeah. Over 42 days, like the whole year. Yeah, I was at 845 before it reset. No. Alright, well, we're just gonna have to fill it up again. Which doesn't take too long to do, thankfully. Domain artifacts. Oh, the ones we haven't unlocked don't appear there. Interesting. Let's see. Yeah, I think we should move on. What Leshy? Attack Leshy's heart to disrupt its rooting. When its rooting is disrupted, any pyro affecting it would also deal some small amount of damage. They become more exposed by stellar glimmer reactions. Interesting. Interesting. Oh, there's 2 pages. There's 3 pages to the stellar swirl. Alright. I think it's time we go say goodbye to our friends over in... I mean, I wonder if we can walk to that waypoint, but I don't think we should. Gotta go say goodbye to our friends and not cry. Thank you so much, everyone, for the lovely experiences we've had this year. I'm gonna cherish our Moon Prayer Night and all the adventures that we had together, and hope to be back here soon. Okay? Yeah, starts right away. Alright, here we go. Here we go.
The day's finally come. We're off to meet the Tsaritsa of Snezhnaya. What is she planning? And why does she need the nosies?
I know, right?
We'll have our answers. Guess this will be the end of your journey that your sister mentioned. What is she expecting
no.
you to find there?
No, there's still a Conneria chapter. There's still, the Sea of Flowers at the end. It's not the end quite yet. But it's getting really close. We are definitely closer to the end than the beginning.
Eat some good food and have fun before we arrive. Oh, but whenever Paimon gets thinking about how our destination is right around the corner, all these questions come flooding into Paimon's head. It makes her so nervous.
Oh my gosh, I'm so worried for Paimon. Have you seen all the trailers? And poor Paimon looks like she's sick and then literally being targeted by one of the four shades. What is going on? What's gonna happen to you, my poor Paimon? It's sure been a long time coming. It really has.
Yeah. Anyway, enough about all that. We can't start the final leg of our journey with that kind of mindset.
Look how many years it's been, too.
We've fought dragons and sea monsters, defeated creations of the gods, faced prophecies of doom and the threat of the abyss. Heck, we've even been to the moon!
We've even been to the moon.
Experience under our belts. How could we be any more prepared?
That's a great point, Paimon. Thanks for the pep talk.
Sure thing. Now, stick close to Paimon, the best guide you could ever ask for, and let's charge straight for the finish line! Off we go!
Yay!
What about me? Do I get a
Columbina!
call out?
I was hoping you would come to say goodbye.
Whoa! Columbina? Huh, you kind of snuck up on us there.
How did you know I was here? I didn't tell anyone. Paimon. Did you tell her, or were you just so loud?
Don't look at Paimon! Paimon didn't tell you out this time!
Oh, it's Luonatar.
Oh, so it was you! Alright,
Luonatar will be with us no matter where we
All
go.
your friends have gathered at the flagship to see you off. I invited Sandrone too, but she said she had to go back to Snezhnaya.
Well, then that's
She must
fine.
be
We'll
busy.
be seeing her soon
Had
then.
some nasty things to say about you before leaving. Would you like to hear them?
Okay.
She ain't a bit.
Oh. Well, she can say them to me
If they're
directly.
heading to Snezhnaya, I'll bet it's to cause trouble for Her Majesty the Tsaritsa. Attending a farewell party for people like that would not be a good look
Aw,
for me right now.
that wasn't that bad.
Also,
That's
please
pretty
tell them
reasonable to
not
say.
count on getting help from a Fatui Harbinger in Snezhnaya. Our time working together was not terrible, precisely, but we're on different sides. So when you get there, don't do anything to make life difficult for both of us.
Got it.
That definitely sounds on brand
That,
for her.
I mean, I don't know what we're gonna
Attitude,
do, but...
reasoning. Alright.
But yeah.
Best to keep our distance then.
I'm guessing Tartaglia's gonna come to see us at some point. But yeah, it's probably not a good look for any of our Fatui friends to be seen publicly helping us when the organization as a whole is supposed to have us on their blacklist.
No, you've misunderstood. I think she means that she'd like you to go see her.
I think we should go say hi to her. How did you figure that?
As long as you don't make things difficult for both of you, you'll be fine.
That's true. I am hoping we get to
You
visit
really have to read
Tartaglia
between the lines
and
with
take up his
Sandrone.
offer to see his hometown.
Go on, get to the flagship. Everyone should be there by now. I told Lauma that you once treated me to a truly unforgettable meal. Today, I want to return the favor. It's my gift to you.
Aw, thank you so much, Columbina. We've been through so much
Definitely
together.
nice to be treated, but hopefully by this point, you know that you don't owe us any favors.
Yeah, friends don't keep score. I'll come back to visit.
The moon of Nodcry will always give you a warm welcome.
Time flies while you're having fun, enjoying delicious food with friends, and reminiscing about past adventures. Oh, we don't get to say hi to everyone. Yeah, that's probably fine because it's probably an 8-hour quest anyway. After a lovely meal filled with laughter and warmth, it's time to start the next chapter of your journey. Alright. Goodbye, Nod Cry. We'll see you again soon. Alright, they just put us right where the teleport waypoint is. Wow, it's cold looking.
Wow! Pure white as far as the eye can see! It's so pretty!
It's really cool to be going to a whole mountain range, not just a single mountain like Dragon Spine. Chapter 7, Act 1. Everwinter without mercy. Wow. Into the wind, into the frigid north. Do you think we're close enough to Snezhnaya that superstitiously we can pull for the Snezhnaya characters now? Oh, it's so nice to be able to just follow Paimon around. This reminds me of the early days back in Mondstadt.
Similar to the ones in Nodcry. You know, just
Do they?
the effects of Kulaki.
The antlers are a lot bigger.
That's a sure sign that we're officially in Snezhnaya now.
Look how dramatic the music is. We've usually when that's the thing, they know how to tell a story with just the environment and music. Usually when you enter an area, it starts off with a talking Paimon with a quieter kind of gradual theme, but when you enter Snezhnaya, the first thing you're hit with is the grandeur. That's how you know this is not a place you want to mess with. This place is dangerous, and they need you to know that from the outset. Do not take lightly what you are going to witness here.
Around here somewhere. No adventure is complete without a chest or two.
Okay, this definitely looks like a trap. Paimon! No, Paimon! Oh crap! I thought it'd make me melt the snow.
Paimon got a mouthful of snow.
No, poor Paimon.
It's so cold. Paimon's gonna snuggle up to you for a bit to get warm.
Paimon, oh, little heart. Cryo sigil. This makes me so nervous. This reminds me of back when we were exploring the first time, when you enter the game and you're for the first time from the beach and you're following Paimon, and I remember saying like, I wish Paimon could just fly around with us. Oh, that's a very large bear.
Those are bears, right?
Oh,
look how big and fluffy they are. So cute.
they are cute, but I don't think you should go that close to them.
Take a picture before the moment passes.
Alright.
If they get any
Please
closer,
don't tell me the tragedy with Paimon is just that she's gonna get mauled by a bear. Okay. There must be a polar bear. Polar bear. I guess polar bear. That's not Lee. That's Lar. Polar bear. And that's interesting. Picture taken successfully. No, I don't get to keep it. I want to save the picture. There are many animals in the tundra and Arctic that can change the color of their fur depending on what season helps.
something.
What color helps them to camouflage during that season.
It looks like a train carriage.
Wow, completely derailed. I don't know how. Hello? Look at me, warning Paimon not to go near the bears. Also me goes right up to the bears. What is this? Snowball flower. Whoa. That's a beautiful flower. And of course, anything that lives here is resilient enough to grow here. I'm surprised we haven't gotten their sheer cold effects yet. Telling me to just move on, because...
I've heard that Snezhnaya has loads of railways and trains. This must be one of them. But why is it abandoned?
Good question.
It's still so cold.
Still feeling chilly from getting buried in the snow? Well, you would be chilly too, Ether, if I didn't give you the long sleeves outfit. If you're wearing the original outfit with the crop top and short sleeves, I think you'd be pretty cold too.
I don't know. Maybe. Also, is it just Paimon or is the snow getting heavier?
Nope, it definitely got heavier. This never happened in Nodcry. If you're cold, come a little closer.
Thanks for offering, but this isn't just the weather.
Oh, Paimon.
It's hard to describe, but Paimon feels so weird.
No,
She's never
Paimon.
felt like this before. Everything feels heavy. Getting kinda dizzy, too.
Should we turn back? Yeah, if it's a matter of Paimon's health and well-being, I think we probably should turn back before it gets too bad, but obviously that's not what's gonna happen. But yes, that is what we should do.
Oh, no need. Paimon's just feeling a little low on energy.
Are you sure, Paimon?
It's nothing serious. Not worth ruining our travel plans over.
Paimon, this is not like you. If it's not the cold and you have a sinking feeling it's not the cold, you've never felt sick from anything else before. So, if you start feeling worse, tell me right away. I can carry you, it's okay.
Sure thing. Snezhnaya, here we come.
No, Paimon. A place to hide from the blizzard. She's going ahead of me! Uh-oh, now the sheer cold. Paimon, stay close to me. So they explained that in Snezhnaya, there is a sheer cold phenomenon.
Seems like the snow.
Oh, it pushes you back. Do you see that? That's how much the snow is blowing you.
Paimon
Yeah, shit.
barely fly.
I know. Just hold my hand, Paimon. Best wait for Paimon. I'm not leaving Paimon behind. Yeah. Once again, the flowers must be resilient to survive here. They're going to use the Eye of Grey as a way to give you some amount of time where you can be out in the snow stress-free. So it's not an eternally stressful experience as the sheer cold accumulates in Snezhnaya like it was in Dragonspine. But still being accurate to the fact that there is sheer cold. I like that, when they balance like the lore accuracy with the quality of life and come to like whatever works.
Look, there's a cabin over there.
And a fortress behind it.
Let's get out of this storm.
Whose cabin is it? Oh. Oh, no, it's still affecting me. I was like, the wind go away? Nope. Definitely did not. Uh-oh. We really should be holding onto Paimon's hand, don't you think? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Something knocked us off the bridge? We should be dead. There's a lot of times we should be dead, but we should be dead. No, someone's gonna have to save us.
What is this place? Where's Paimon? I need to find her fast.
Uh-oh, and the sheer cold is still accumulating? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. What is this?
Paimon!
I mean,
Paimon!
I love being in snowy and icy locations. But, you know, do it safely, you know? Wow. This is just so magical, though. Oh, no, we're not supposed to go up here? And it's clear the path is down there, but like... Or is it? Actually, I don't know if the path is down there. No, the path is definitely down there. What is up here, though? I think that's just the ceiling.
That's strange. Where could she be?
Somebody made a fire
Guess
here.
I'll try further ahead. Hang in there, Paimon.
I only saw us get launched off the bridge, not Paimon. Yes. Oh, don't set myself on fire, but somebody made a nice fire for me. I hope we meet whoever made the fire soon, because I don't think we're very well equipped for this. Oh?
Is that a train carriage? Maybe I can get up from the inside.
Yeah, is this maybe the train was so long it fell this underground, so it might be the same train as above? Somebody set a fire in here, though.
I'll keep this close.
I'll keep this close. See? Hey, there's no sheer cold in here. Oh, never mind. Don't speak too soon. This is... Whoa, this is steep enough we have to climb up? Seems kind of really dangerous. I mean, look, let's be honest here. Is there really anything for us to grip onto here while climbing? Investigate this strange device. I thought I heard something that sounded like an oculus. A cryoculus.
It says here, Kresnik's torch. Civilian model.
Ah.
It's definitely getting a little warmer now it's turned on. I really hope Paimon's okay.
Kresnik's torch. I'll see if I can find the tweet. I saw a theory that part of the Tsaritsa's plan, I'm getting ahead of myself, we haven't even met the Tsaritsa yet, but is to use the energy from the Kresnik's torches, thus sacrificing, you know, the way of the ability of the people of Snezhnaya to survive for whatever plan she has. I don't quite remember.
Is this
I'll find the
an
tweet. It
answer
was
from
like
this world?
really well explained. I think like it's a good theory. Anyway,
What was that strange sound? I can't tell if... Paimon? Paimon, is that you?
I love this version of Ether that actually talks. Because he should be saying this stuff, not me. That must be it.
Incoming entity detected. Authorization granted. Initiating original.
What
Hello,
the?
Transcend Descender, who's reached the eve of tomorrow. Eye of Grey at your service.
What did you almost call us? First of all, with Nin Nin, and now with you. Different text boxes in this game for more technologically advanced beings or creatures. Transcender? Descender? Who has reached the eve of tomorrow. Alright, well that definitely sounds like we're on near the end of our journey. Anyway.
Last activation. Time measurement unavailable due to the influence of... Anyway, it must have been a very long time.
Sounds kind of like Tartaglia, actually. There's something. Anyway, like it should sound robotic, but instead it sounds like a person. Anyway, it's been a very long time. What are you?
I am... I was born to fulfill a mission. To reach tomorrow. To this end, I must... Strange. What was it? Wait, my body?
Yeah, you don't have one.
Why is my body like this?
Dude, I don't know. I was about to ask you. You weren't born like
I
this?
have been like this since I was created. And yet, I also have memories and an awareness of a physical form that I once had. But this contradicts my current status.
Who's calling it right now that the Eye of Grey is the third descender? They mentioned the third descender had once visited Snezhnaya. Nivilet told us the third descender's remains were used to make the Gnosis, which is, oh, that doesn't say good things about his likelihood of surviving until now. Also, the stellar linchpins are also started to appear after the arrival of the third descender. Something about that. This makes me feel like this might be connected to the third descender. Alright.
Anyway, I was created so that humanity could reach tomorrow. But I am unable to load further details at this moment. Nevertheless,
That would make sense
serving
why it's not
humanity
a
remains
since
my
not a
primary
robot. It sounds like a
objective.
person. If it actually is a
I have
person.
detected a drop in your surface body temperature. You cannot remain active in this state for much longer.
Thanks.
In accordance
Obvious.
with my preset programming, upon reactivation, I must ask the one who awakened me the following question.
Where
Will
is
you accept
Paimon?
me, Transcender? I will assist you, protect you, and fulfill my mission until we reach tomorrow.
Transcender. What does that mean? You can't just start throwing new words at us. Descender is already a hard pill for us to swallow. Also, you immediately corrected yourself from Transcender to Descender earlier, which means you know Ether's a Descender. Could it be that only a Descender can awaken this Eye of Grey? I will accept you. I don't have a choice now, do I? Whoa. This is like when Mario gets Cappy. Except
You have made
not
a
at all
very
like that.
wise decision.
Have
Now,
I?
I detected
I'll
that
know
you
that
called out
once
a
we
name
start
earlier,
traveling together a little bit.
Presumably that of your missing companion?
Correct.
The name was Paimon. After helping you get out of here, I will search for a match in the nearby area and pinpoint their location.
Great. Please do that.
Merely the tip of the iceberg. Now that we have reached an accord,
Oh, you're so
you will be
funny.
my new user. May I ask your name?
Ether.
Very well. I will remember this name until the mission is complete.
What is your mission exactly?
I need to recover my body, retrieve the power to unlock tomorrow, and help the suffering masses to reach the far shores where the empty ark floats.
Whoa, okay,
I can
that's a
sense
lot of
my power
information.
scattered across this ice-covered land. I even have a vague sense of where it might be found. But right now, that is not essential. The key right now is you. You must survive and reunite with your
Oh,
companion.
thank you so much for making this about me. That's very selfless of you. They live. How to remove a prime ice construct. Tap on Fab Vision to enter the build prime ice mode. Alright, it's the
You may
Fortniting
now
part of
execute
this.
the command, Demolish. Use it to remove the prime ice blocking the path and obtain prime ice unit count has
Okay.
been updated.
Okay, how do I close this? Can I close it? Okay, I can close it. And then we want to build a block.
You may
Okay.
now execute the command, Build. Use it to create a prime ice construct to prop up the door.
Oh, that's nice that there was a little gap there for us to grow the ice cube in. Thank you so much, whoever left this door open. Now, can I collect this? Yeah, so it's a pickaxe icon. You collect the ice and you can use it to build
Is this
things.
an answer from this world?
I thought that was the eye talking again. I did not. I knew the Eye of Grey might talk to us. I didn't expect it to have such a sassy personality.
Scanning local environment. Exit has been sealed off with ice.
Thanks. I can
That
see
would not
that.
be an efficient approach. One moment. Usable construct blueprint detected nearby.
So we can't just mine it like we did
You
before?
can use this to
Minecraft
clear the
it?
solid ice ahead of you more quickly.
Oh. This is an interesting tutorial. Okay, about prime ice constructs. Okay, now we gotta... Okay, I guess I have to build a cube to get up there. Yeah. And then... obtain construct blueprint. Now I can build a fire! You can build a fire out of
Construct blueprint
ice?
added
That's
to records. You
counterintuitive.
may now execute the command, Build Heat Source.
That
Generate a
doesn't make any
temporary heat
sense.
source to rapidly melt the solid ice.
That does not make any sense at all. You're telling me we're building a fire using ice? This is something. Are you sure I don't need my pyro? I'll do it just in case. My Night Soul Blessing. Great. Thumbs up. Can other people... Is this the thing they're talking about, that other people can, like, interact with your creations? Was somebody gonna thumbs up my fire pit? Okay. So that's good to know. That's
I'll
that's
keep
gonna
this
bother me
close.
for the rest of the year, isn't it? I'm gonna be like, that doesn't make
My
any
scan
sense.
indicates the path is straight ahead. I recommend we proceed.
Okay, I can't hold any more ice. I have to build something with it. So it's gonna have to be here. Insufficient materials? Oh, I need 25. Okay. Sorry, I thought I had 25. And it's like over the limit. Can I mine this? Can I mine? I have to mine this. Okay. Good. That thing that the ice does. It's not so cold that the ice just grows back immediately. I don't know. It definitely since gets that cold. You can see that the percentage at my health bar is still going down. So it's the sheer cold is still there. But now my Eye of Grey is protecting me from that. Okay, are we gonna have to do this repeatedly? Take it. Oh, I can take it with me? Oh! I thought I'd have to destroy and remake it, but you're saying I can just walk up the area with it. Alright, let's see how far we can go with this. What if it's able to exit the heat source's range? Oh, I'm sure we'll be fine. I'm sure it'll be okay. Yeah, that looks okay. Great, what is that now?
Kresnik Crystal located. Please collect at your earliest convenience.
Kresnik Crystal.
The recent construct you built provides highly efficient heating by utilizing the unique properties of Kresnik Crystal.
Oh, so I've already used this.
Unfortunately, prime ice constructs have a very short lifespan and cannot be stabilized during the development period. Hence, the authorization to use Kresnik Crystal.
You have to remember all of this when it gets actually explained later.
I have already forgotten what warmth feels like.
Maybe when you get your body back. This is so like... I'm thinking it's like Mario and Cappy, because usually Cappy is sitting on Mario's head, but then during the cutscenes, Cappy comes off of Mario's head and talks to Mario, just like this Eye of Grey is.
Yes. Perhaps then, we can warm ourselves by the fireside together. But for now, all you need to remember is this. If you collect Kresnik Crystal, I can extract the energy within and use it to maintain your body's surface temperature.
That's great! Can this extend to Paimon when we get Paimon later? The bitter cold of the land of ice and snow. When moving about in a low temperature location, the Eye of Grey will expend energy to keep your body warm. When the Eye of Grey's energy is exhausted, your body temperature will drop rapidly depending on how cold the environment is, and you might even get hurt. Increasing the Eye of Grey's Kresnik energy helps to withstand the cold. You can get it from various things
Low
such as
power.
ore.
Please use Kresnik Crystal to replenish energy
Great.
reserves.
Oh, it's kind of like in the chasm too, like the way like all the lumen energy goes towards you.
Signs of physiological activity detected in the distance. It is highly likely to be your travel companion, Paimon.
Somebody must have rescued
Go.
her because I
Go
don't.
now. Be reunited and sing together. May all the people be united as one. May all of life rejoice in unison.
That's important to remember. That definitely did not come from him. Who do you think said that? Who do you think said that?
Approaching the target location. Scanning for signs of life. Life forms detected. 2.
Well, I highly doubt... Yes, because I highly doubt Paimon got here without us. She was not doing well, and I think she would have been blown away without either our help or someone else's help. Someone must have rescued her. Thank you to whoever rescued my dear Paimon.
Affirmative. However, that is not the reason for my confusion. According to my database, this location is a train station, meaning the number of life forms is unusually
Well,
low.
when was the last time you were awake?
Real-time
Things probably
environmental
changed in the
data
last 500
suggests that
years.
the train station may no longer be in use. But whatever the situation, please exercise caution.
Thank you, Captain Obvious. I'm sorry, I'm going to poke so much fun at this guy. It's like, yeah, I can see that in front of me. Let's head inside and take it from there. Slow creaking door. Spider webs.
Paimon!
Paimon! Aww. Who rescued you? Thank you so much to whoever rescued you. Oh, I guess you're suspicious. What? Wow. Who are you? Oh. Oh no. Okay.
Who are you?
That was not who I was expecting. I was thinking, oh, maybe it's Alyosha. Maybe it's one of the Fae characters. I don't know. That's not that's not the huge reveal I thought we're gonna get, but I think we're about to get the Jester's Fatui intro in the middle of a cabin in the middle of nowhere.
Don't worry. She's only sleeping.
His design's cool,
You
though.
must be the Traveler. She called your name repeatedly while attempting to battle her way
It's
through
so
the blizzard.
weird to see him actually modeled and
Newcomers
in
to
this game.
Snezhnaya struggle to adapt to the sheer cold at the best of times. Lately, even the locals are suffering, with a
Why did he even
powerful
wiggle?
monster having summoned a bitter
The
snowstorm.
slow walking animation, too. Yeah, you didn't answer my question, bro.
You two must be very important to one another. You should take more care not to get separated.
Your eyes. Are you Conrian?
There are indeed some Conrians left in this world who survived the cataclysm. But I doubt that is news to you.
Yeah,
It
not
would
news
be
to me.
unwise to interrogate my identity here.
Okay, good.
Focus your
We're not gonna.
attention on your
We're gonna
travel
save the
companion
Fatui
instead.
intro card
We will
reveal
meet
for a more
again.
dramatic location.
Very soon.
Oh, very soon. Great. Looking forward to it, sir. Come on, Ether, you know who that
The
is.
unidentified subject has now left the area. He appears to be an individual of great significance, but my search has yielded no relevant data. I will try searching the database again.
I think the Eye of Grey is gonna take Paimon's job of stating the obvious in this quest. He appears to be an individual of great significance. Yeah, no kidding. Come on, Ether, put your brain cells together. He's not just the fact that he's Conrian, wearing a half mask, has the Fatui insignia on his jacket. You can put some stuff together. You can, even though you've not seen or heard his name yet, and only the player knows that, not, you can put this together. Alright, I can't believe we just met Piero in the middle of nowhere. He knows who we are. He wanted to meet us before anyone else did. And that means we are very important. It's just like when Farina came to meet us, No one gets to meet you here in this nation before me, is basically what I got from this. I have a rough idea. Yeah, you sure do.
Against the odds, your companion is safe and sound. The other person even left a blanket for her.
Well, if Renova was attacking Paimon, and the Jester does not like Renova because he was standing there when Renova set the curse of immortality in Conria, plus whatever else he's doing with the Fatui and the Tsaritsa. Yeah. My enemy of my enemy is my friend? Fingers crossed? Oh, wouldn't that be a good way for this to go? Unfortunately, I highly doubt it's that simple. I'll boil some water. Anyway, but he did take care of Paimon. He got her out of the store and put a blanket on her. So, at least for now, the enemy of my enemy is my friend. Is how I'm gonna interpret that. Good thing there's a kettle there. Oh, my poor Paimon.
Traveler! Oh, thank goodness you're okay. Paimon was so worried. She looked everywhere for you.
Paimon. I know I got knocked off a bridge and didn't break my bones.
It's okay. Take it easy.
Oh my
Are you
god,
feeling
he's
all right?
actually talking to Paimon.
Pretty much the same as when we first got to Snezhnaya. Paimon must have caught a cold. She was feeling so faint. She just couldn't keep going any longer. So she had to lie down and sleep it off.
Poor Paimon.
Where did the jester go?
Oh, Paimon already got the Fatui title card reveal. We're gonna have to get it. He's gonna have to do it a second time for us. Why did he reveal himself as the jester to Paimon and not to us? That's suspicious. The jester.
Yep. The director of the Fatui. The Jester Piero. So, you met him?
That's weird that he revealed his identity to Paimon and not us. He didn't reveal his identity.
The Jester must know everything about the Tsaritsa's plans. But there's no way he'd tell me just like that. We
Then he
might
shouldn't
well
even
have
tell
ended up
Paimon,
clashing.
since we're basically like one entity.
Well, he was right about one
At many
thing.
points in the story.
Right now, the most important thing for me is to take care of Paimon while
Gosh,
she's
she looks
unwell.
so adorable.
He had no intention of explaining his motives, and he left in something of a hurry.
Who is that?
Oh, you can hear him? This is Cappy. I'm sorry, we're gonna be calling this guy Cappy. Short for Captain Obvious. This is Cappy.
It looks like half a pair of goggles. How amazing! A self-aware, talking pair of goggles.
Half a pair of goggles is
Snezhnaya
correct. I don't know why the
was
text
once the land
doesn't
of
say
the
that.
Fae. There are many ancient creations here that I'm sure would broaden your mind further still. Mind you, my database is also expanding as we speak. You must be a rare creature yourself.
The Eye of Grey helped me find you. That's how I made it safely out of the cave. I mean, okay. Them mentioning... Sorry, I don't know. They haven't even said pronouns. The Eye of Grey would go... I should say they. Snezhnaya was once the land of the Fae. The Tsaritsa herself looks like she has Fae ears. But if she's also the ancestor... Once again, if she's the ancestor of the Conrians... I'm just so curious to find out how all of that works. Because she's the leader of a completely different nation. Not that Snezhnaya and Conria, I can imagine, had any reason to ever be against each other. It's just... I mean, I guess it makes sense. You think about royalty across different nations and say, like, Europe. Like, often, like, the royals in one nation are related to the royals in another nation because of, you know, being, like... marrying between the families and stuff like that. So it makes sense that the Tsaritsa being the leader of one nation and her descendants would be the rulers of a different nation. But there's a lot going on there. And Snezhnaya was once the land of the Fae. Interestingly, the Conrians don't have Fae traits. Anyway.
Oh, wow! Well, thank you so much. You've earned yourself some of Paimon's favorite candy. Oh, but by the looks of it, you probably can't eat that, can you?
No, they cannot. Yeah, I think last in Nodcry they introduced Ether talking in the Archon quests a lot. Like, he talked a lot. But when you really think about it, he rarely speaks to Paimon without, like, except for us with the options that we pick. Like, in terms of him, the voiced lines, he rarely speaks directly to Paimon. It just adds a whole layer of depth about how much he cares about Paimon.
Goodwill detected. Instead of candy, perhaps I can suggest my preferred strategy. Please clean me regularly to keep me operating at peak efficiency.
Oh, like the rings in Fire Emblem Engage?
Every pair of goggles needs wiping clean once in a while. Sure thing, mister. Anyway, back to the Jester for a second. Paimon's still confused about something.
Yeah, what's he doing
When
here?
he first showed up, he already knew Paimon's name. And he acted like he expected
He
Paimon
was just
to
standing in the
know
middle of a
feelings,
snowstorm
too.
like that?
Paimon could tell that he was Conrian from his eyes. And he definitely seemed like someone pretty important.
Yeah.
But beyond that, Paimon didn't know anything about him.
Actually, now you look at his mask specifically, it has a lot of Conrian design similar to like Dainsliff. Like the same color palette and the same kind of pattern.
It was only later.
Oh, I guess
after
that makes sense. He
rescued Paimon
did
from
work in
snow, that he properly
the royal
introduced
court of
himself.
Conria, right?
That's the only reason Paimon knows he was the Jester.
That's really odd. Like I said, well, now this is being challenged. I mentioned how often Ether and Paimon are kind of have been seen as like one entity in this story. In many of the previous nations we've gone to, basically Ether and Paimon, like, we're inseparable, and like anything we do, we go together. And it's kind of in Nodcry. Well, I mean, think about like say during the Sub-Zero's festival in Sumeru, it was one of the first times we got separated from Paimon. And then in Nodcry, being separated from Paimon too, she was really worried about us when we disappeared, when the doctor trapped us. And also the part where she was talking to Wander, asking if she feels useless all the time. And he told her, not you can't go around in life with that kind of attitude. But anyway, we're finally kind of seeing the divergence of the two characters. Obviously, they're two different characters with different personalities. But now they're no longer kind of being seen as like the same entity. Ether and Paimon are being seen more as separate entities as the story goes on. It is clear that Piero came here for Paimon, not for us. Which is a very strange turn of events, because usually people come looking for us, the traveler, and the silver-haired companion, but clearly he came here for Paimon, and I want to know why. Because who is Paimon to him? If we were someone, whoever we were in the past, Ether doesn't remember. He's still gaining his memories as we go on this journey. And I have the same feeling that's the feeling the same thing's going to happen to Paimon. As we go on this journey, she's also going to regain memories, because I think she probably forgot who she was too. But no matter what, let's just say it now in episode 1. No matter what happens, no matter how much Ether and Paimon learn about themselves and each other during this journey, that doesn't erase the memories and happiness we've had on the journey together. Even if they learn more about their pasts, that doesn't erase who we have been for the last few years. And I think that's important to remember that.
Oh, seems unlikely. He ran into the snow following the sound of Paimon's voice.
Oh.
With a really anxious expression on his face. He didn't act like someone who knew she would be here in advance.
There was only 7 version updates between the last time you went to a new nation and now. It's usually 8 version updates. You came 6 weeks early and I wasn't expecting you to be here. Something like that.
And after bringing Paimon here, he just stared out at the snow. He didn't do anything to Paimon at all. In fact, he barely said anything. Wouldn't even answer any of Paimon's questions either. Paimon didn't
But
feel
he
like
gave you
for
his
him.
secret identity?
He didn't seem to have any ulterior motives. For all we know,
Poor Paimon.
he might have just ignored Paimon's questions so she'd give up and go to sleep.
Yeah.
Please allow me to interrupt. Fatui and director are
Oh.
unfamiliar terms. May
Oh,
I
you've
ask
been
for
asleep for a
clarification?
while.
You've seriously never heard of the Fatui? Oh, they're like the Tsaritsa's inner circle.
He's gonna say
Really
he
powerful
doesn't know the
people.
Tsaritsa either.
And the director is their boss.
Understood. Since they hold elite positions and serve their god directly, it stands to reason that they would conduct themselves with due decorum. I am inclined to agree with your assessment, Miss Paimon. I did not detect any ill will from the gentleman in question.
Yeah, he clearly was not here to hurt or intimidate us or Paimon, other than his very existence and presence being kind of intimidating. Alright, so you know the Tsaritsa. What we need to figure out is the timeline of the Snezhnaya lore. Because when did the leadership hand over from... Well, hand over makes it sound like it was peaceful. I actually imagine it was not. The power, when was it handed over from the Belize Tsar to the Tsaritsa? Did they know, who were they to each other? Or did they not know each other at all? And clearly the Tsaritsa was the Archon of Snezhnaya since before the Conria cataclysm. since, I mean, that's not a prerequisite requirement for her being the ancestor of the Conrians. But it doesn't make sense that she didn't become the Archon during the Conria Cataclysm. She would have been the Archon since before the Conria Cataclysm, and the Fatui were created in the aftermath of the Conria Cataclysm. So, yeah, something like that. We'll remember to thank him next time we see him, yeah. He did help you.
Sorry, I shouldn't have encouraged you to talk so much. Paimon, new plan. Let's get out of Snezhnaya for now. We can come back after the weather clears up and you're all better. The Jester mentioned that this snowstorm, being the work of a monster, is worse than most. Even if we made it to Snezhnagrad, we'd still have to wait out the storm before we could do any exploring.
Oh, well, it's really nice of you to look out for Paimon, but she doesn't want to hold you back.
Oh, it's fine. It's okay,
We were really
Paimon.
psyched up for this journey when we first set off. Just think of all the burning questions we have. If we turn back now, who knows how long it'll take before we finally get answers.
Further information is required regarding the monster situation. But objectively speaking, there is another, more pressing issue at hand.
Oh
At
no.
this point, we have traveled a significant distance into the blizzard. Were we to turn back now, the road would be extremely treacherous, especially since we would need to travel on foot.
So you're suggesting
If,
we don't need to
however,
travel
we
on
continue
foot.
onward, there may be a better solution. Do you remember
Oh,
what
you're
I
awesome.
said as we neared this location? I told you that this is a train station. While it has evidently fallen into disuse for unknown reasons, the tracks remain intact. We can break through the blizzard and forge ahead by driving a train. That is the Snezhnayan way. There is a small
You sound so
town up
casual
ahead,
saying that.
which
We're
will
just
be the
gonna make a
perfect
train
place for
appear.
Miss Paimon to rest and recover.
Paimon thinks Goggles here makes a great point. Let's do that.
Well, you're probably right. We're too far in this to turn back. I'm still trying to wrap my head around. We can summon the train at will and take it whenever we want on our schedule. Yeah, that sounds too good to be true, doesn't it?
Come on. Don't worry. Think of all the traveling we've done so far. When has Paimon ever gotten sick before?
Like, never.
Practically never. 'Cause she's
Which
in
is why I'm
the
suspicious. Why did Paimon get sick as soon as we entered
She's a little
Snezhnaya?
tired right now, but it's sure to clear up on its own.
Fair enough. We'll stay the night in the town, then take it from there.
Affirmative. Should you ever need my assistance during your future adventures, please call for the Eye of Grey whenever you wish.
Alright, you
Otherwise,
got it,
I will
Cappy.
remain silent to avoid causing any unnecessary distraction. Now, please follow me to the train
I don't
tracks.
mind you talking, but it might weird out some of the people around, so you can talk right now. I don't mind. You poor Paimon. You're lucky that the story is more complex, not black and white. If the story was black and white,
Please confirm when
would have
you
been
are ready
really
to
easy
depart.
for the Jester to just kill you then and there. But obviously, much more than meets the eye. Equip it from my inventory. Equip it from my inventory? Alright, sorry, Jumpy Dumpty Party Popper. Okay, Eye of Grey. Switch. Imagine showing this to someone back in like 2020. Messages from the eye. This is like system activating. Cool. Call train. That's the one we want. No, this should not be possible, and yet we're just gonna make the train blast out from the mountain we crawled from.
Heading north from here, we will soon arrive at...
We have the whole train
Wait,
to ourselves!
There's an error message. could not detect clear tracks.
Yeah, I figured.
What exactly does clear mean?
Brace for impact, friends! Preparing to enter impromptu flight mode.
What? This is like the Polar Express. And the Polar Express... Oh my gosh, I kind of want to go on a Polar Express rant now. That movie scared me so much as a child. I kind of want to wrap up this episode and start the next part of the next episode. Can we just say?
How strange. Not only was the station's status different from my records, but even the railroads and the terrain itself have changed substantially.
Yep, if you've been asleep for like 1,000 years, time does that. No, I haven't told the story. Like, in my elementary school, like, for the primary grades, like, kindergarten to grade 3, like, every day, like, the last day of school before the winter break, like, it would be pajama day, and we'd watch the Polar Express. Like, I guess it's so all the teachers could go and do their grading or whatever. But they decided, we're gonna watch the Polar Express, and that was the movie every year from kindergarten to grade 3. So I saw it like 4 times. Now, if you haven't seen the Polar Express, or if you have, can you imagine how terrifying the Polar Express is as a movie to a 5-year-old? Like, the animation's kind of freaky, if you're scared of that kind of thing. And then, you know, the train is literally whipping back and forth. There's a scene where the guy's like skiing down the top of the train. There's a part where the train's like on the ice and the ice is breaking. I see the cracks of ice going in there. And the way, I don't know, I kind of feel like the Polar Express, I mean, in general, it's not, even as an adult, it's not my favorite movie for Christmas time anyway. But I kind of feel like it wasn't age appropriate for kindergarten and grade 1 and grade 2. Like, grade 3 is probably the earliest I would show it. Because I'm not gonna lie, I actually think in grade 1 and grade 2 and grade 3, I didn't want to go to school on the last day of school before the winter break. I was literally scared to go to school because I didn't want to be stuck in the gym with what I metaphorically locked doors, forced to endure the Polar Express at full volume on pajama day. The Polar Express is a really creepy movie, in my opinion, to show really young kids. Because I think that just, I don't know. I try to look at it now from the perspective of what would it be like if I saw it for the first time as an adult or as an older child. But for me, it's always going to be like the terrifying like bug eyes of like the nerd kid and the conductor being like this really mean, I know he wasn't, but like, you know, at that age, you see this like really mean adult, and he steals the ticket or whatever. And then of course like the part where on the ice just like completely traumatized me. And yeah, I just think, anyway. But this was funny. The train going off the cliff here in this one was funny. But I don't know, it just evoked memories of the Polar Express, and that was just not a good memory for me. Yeah. I should actually no. I'll continue. I was gonna say I should end the episode off here, but no. Let's finish seeing what the Eye of Grey has to say.
Yeah. Thanks to your quick reflexes.
Okay, I always
My
protect you,
sincere
Quinn.
apologies for putting you in danger. I'm afraid I'm as confused by all this as you are.
Well, look, dude, you're lucky there's still trains. I mean, think about it. Hundreds of years. What is that cute creature in the background? Wait a minute, that's so cute. It's so fluffy. Think about it. You must be at least over 500 years old. That's a lot of time for a lot of historical structures to be destroyed. You're lucky that there's still a train in existence at all. Need to find a way to update your databanks.
Agreed. This is likely a consequence of outdated railroad data. The discrepancies between the old data and present reality are far greater than I anticipated.
Now, why have we not thought to ask? Eye of Grey, what year is it?
Fortunately, our crash landing has at least brought us much closer to the town. According to the data, anyway.
Well, there it is indeed a town
Better be
here.
right this time.
It does appear to indeed be a town,
I can
thankfully.
assure you, it certainly is. Please look this way, and you
Yeah.
will see a Kresnik's torch.
That's what I was
It
saying.
seems our ill-fated train ride was a blessing in disguise. We have taken the shortest possible route.
Great. I'm sure we broke every bone in our body, but it wasn't. Yeah.
Rest assured that I will take user preferences into account next time I plan a route. Next time, I will get it right.
Great. I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you, man. Blizzard Roaring Overture. Okay, into the wind, into the frigid north. Gunfire in the Silent Lands. Go to Sretomorzik. Sretomorzik. How do you say the ZSK? Rozik. Okay, anyway, I don't want to get too close. I don't want to start the quest yet. I think this is a good place to end off this episode. It's also, I think we're deep enough now into Snezhnaya. We can even see Snezhnograd from here. It's time to pull for Odette and Alyosha. Let's see. So, I pulled for Seatlali last update. So, we are at like 0 pity. Alright. So let's see. Let's go. 10. Please, let's just get this done early. No. That's okay. There we go.
I'm Alyosha. I'm a hunter. Though, if you've talked to any highwaymen, you might have heard a different side to my story. But anyway, let's keep that
Okay.
between us for now.
Okay. I guess we'll be learning more about you soon. That was mysterious. Well, I'm assuming... Oh, Lynette. Considering the bio we read about you just now in the event page seemed to mention this town over here, I'm assuming you're gonna be the first character we meet. Besides the Jester. 20. Okay. Got sucrose. Yeah, I think you're already C6. Are you actually? No, you're not. I remember it took me a long time to get my first sucrose, so that actually makes sense. I have not C6'd her yet. Maybe I will this time. But now we're at 30 pulls. Nothing yet. I'm prepared to pull for Odette because I know we're going to be doing a lot of exploration in Snezhnaya, a lot of quests. So I'm hoping we don't lose the 50-50, but I'm also praying I can get all the, even if we do, I can get all the Primo Gems back in time to get Vodyanista, because I'm assuming she's in the next update or the one after it. And then the Saritsa is going to be like in the 0.3 version, like how Malika and Columbina were. Pulls. Alright. The early luck is not looking to be there today. That's okay. Look, I'm getting lots of Lynette. So worst case scenario, after like 5 years, I'll just have to dig into the Star Glitter. Look how much Star Glitter I had. Like, I finally bought some Star Glitter weapons, but I've been just hoarding that Star Glitter because I was like, that's extra pulls when I need it in an emergency. And who knows if that emergency is going to hit this year. Ooh, who knows? Who knows? Alright, 50. Let's go. Oh, come on. No early blessings. Let's see. Also, have we only gotten one Alyosha? At least we got one. I'm glad they're giving him to us for free, because as I've said, if you're looking for a specific 4-star on a banner, you are almost certainly not going to get them. Thankfully, we got one Alyosha, but notice that's the only one compared to the 5 Lynnettes we've had. 60 pulls. Getting close to the soft pity territory. Let's see. Okay, is that, how many Lynnettes has that been? Once again, I'm happy because that's just more pulls for the Star Glitter stash, but also just imagine how unlucky that would be if we didn't get at least one Alyosha. Alright, 70, it's actually 76. Oh yeah, 76 because there was 6 before in the bank. Alright, well, looks like we're kind of going into the single pull range soon. Oh, Sucrose! Now do I have C6 Sucrose? Actually, probably don't. Yeah, I don't. Let's see what we have her at soon. Alright. 77! Okay, let's see. Another Sucrose. Only gets one copy of the new 4-star. 78. Alright, nothing there. Nothing special. 79. Nothing special there. 80. I rarely get pushed all the way to 90. But let's not test that now. 81. There we go. Oh, I've never gotten that symbol before.
Thanks for all the support.
What?
You want an autograph, right? What do you want me to draw next to it? How about a feather? Oh, wait, you're not one of my fans? Guess I misunderstood. Let me start from the top then. I'm Odette, a ballerina with the Korylevsky troupe. Well, thanks for all the support anyway.
You're welcome, and I'm excited to be able to meet you at some point. Alright, well that's good! We won the 50-50! I've never gotten... I know they introduced that animation like almost a year ago. I actually forgot whether it's to tell you you won the 50-50 or lost the 50-50. But either way, I don't think I've ever had it before. Which made me forget it even existed in this game. Why have I not gotten it ever, actually? Okay, and they're not even in my party right now because... because I'm still in a story mode. Alright, well I guess we'll get to test out Odette and Alyosha in the next episode. So yeah, slow but steady, making our way into Snezhnaya. We'll start off the next episode by lighting up that statue of the 7. So yeah, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all next time. Bye-bye!